We're ContraBand.
You're watching Curious.
Alright guys, welcome to the Vyratik page here. I got my friends from ContraBand. How about you guys introduce yourselves?
Alright, I'm Greg, the lead singer and guitarist for ContraBand.
I'm Chris. I'm the drummer and other vocalist.
And I'm Abe. I'm the bassist.
Alright. So, how long have you guys been making music together?
I'd say October. That's when we started.
October, released to Facebook, January. We recorded everything, when was that? Beginning
Recorded that in
of December,
November.
right?
No, it was Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right before Thanksgiving weekend.
What started all of it?
You can take that one.
Okay.
You can take that
I'll
one.
preface this. Chris and Greg were in a band called Arizona Bay, and I don't know if I just tapped on something here, if something happened with their former lead singer from Arizona Bay.
Yeah, I'd rather not go into that.
I respect that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I understand. But I know Chris and Greg were in a band previously that I also supported the hell out of.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
I appreciate that.
But so this is on the tails of that, and so that's where this story starts. But how did ContraBand start with you guys and Abe here?
Well, while in Arizona Bay, I started writing stuff on the side. I've always had this image of me writing guitar, writing lyrics, becoming, being a front man for some kind of band.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really settled for being a bassist. I asked Chris. Well, no, I didn't ask Chris.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Chris.
Chris.
So while in
found out
Arizona
later.
Bay, I spoke to Abe, and I was telling Abe, I'm starting a side project, or I'm thinking about starting a side project. I don't really know how to approach the guys about this, but would you be interested in playing bass for it?
Now, how long have you played bass?
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah.
When he came,
Because I knew they were musicians, and I've actually I know you not like as a personal thing, but your sister.
Yeah.
I know your sister. So I actually never knew that you played bass.
Neither did I.
Okay, there we go. That's the answer I was looking for.
Basically, when
Bass.
Greg first told me, he was like, would you want to play bass for the side project? I was like, well, I've messed around on guitar here and there, but I've never even touched the bass. Never
Okay.
even thought about it. And he was like, well, that's how I was when I started Arizona Bay. But, it worked out. He was like, you want to give it a shot? So we were like, hey, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Let's see what
It's
we
like
got.
it's like a School of Rock all over again. Just do this.
Yeah,
Just do this and you're good.
exactly.
Just do this.
Shalom.
Open your
Got a
eyes.
bass.
There you go.
Yeah, the first couple of songs, I did walk Abe through it. Learning a new instrument like that, it's a little intimidating at first.
Yeah, but you guys have been going at it.
Yeah.
Drums and guitar. You play guitar forever, as long as I've known you. And as long as I've known you.
I was a
You've been-
guitarist and lead singer. This all started. My quest started. I'd been in and out of metal bands for years, and then I think it was the
Which is
fall-
funny. I'm going to stop you for a second. Which is funny because Chris and I met at church.
Yeah. Yes. Actually, we did. And I was a singer and guitarist for metal bands for years. I winded up getting tired of it. It was a revolving door of the same people I was playing with over and over. And I decided to give it a shot with a punk band, and I was the singer and lead guitarist of the Meth Pigs. And that went well for a while. But then a couple of guys left. The ex-lead singer of Arizona Bay and I weren't done making music, and I decided to go on drums because no one ever plays drums. And when they do, they always bail on you. So I was like, well, I'm not going anywhere, so I'll play drums. And I kind of just picked it up and hit the ground running. So, yeah. Then he asked me, I was like minutes away from asking Greg if he was going to leave Arizona Bay to let me know.
Mhm.
And he asked me first and said he had been working on stuff with Abe. And I said, yeah, absolutely, 100% I'm down.
Abe was under the impression that I already asked Chris.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, me and Chris are going to be doing this side project.
So
Do you
I
want to join
kinda-
us? And I said, yeah. And then, probably a day or two later is when he actually told Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I
Okay.
sat
That way I
down with
wouldn't get
Abe.
enough.
I sat down with Abe, and I tell Abe, like, yeah, this is awesome. I'm really excited. When Greg came up to me the other day, and he was like, hold on, when did he come up to you exactly? I think it was like a Thursday. And I was like, oh, he came up to me on Thursday. And he was like, he told me about this like last week. I'm like,
There you go.
crappy.
Yeah.
There you
While
go.
I'm sitting in my room like,
I know you guys are good friends here. but lyrically, the band is driven by Greg.
Yes.
If I don't want to step on any
No,
toes here.
absolutely.
But so this is more of a question for Greg than it is for more of the band. But what drives you for your lyrics? You know, I'll get more in detail later, but or you can get more in detail if you want. But like, what pushes you towards your lyrics? Is it shared experiences? Is it something along the lines of this just came into my head? Is it trying to emulate somebody else?
Not so much emulating someone else. The lyrics have to do with the mood, definitely.
Okay.
If I'm in a good mood, I'll write something more like Bub Kiss, where it's Bub Kiss, the first song on the EP, Flying Rocks and Pickup Trucks. That song is kind of focused on a scenario of a guy walking down the street, meeting someone that he's known back in high school or back in college, and seeing him for the first time, and he's kind of down to dumb. He's not doing so well.
Mhm.
But however, or whoever the song it's revolving around, he's made it. He's walking in a suit, going to work, and the other guy's like, "Oh, hey, so and so, what's up?" Pretty much saying like as if they've been friends for however long. And the
Right.
other guy's kind of like, "Hey, you Mr. Walking down the street, scavenging the trash for something to eat. I think I know you from long ago. I
Right.
can't remember if you're a friend or a foe. But I know that one thing is true. I won't let them do with you." It's pretty
Yeah.
much saying like, I don't
It's
really
very
know.
straightforward.
I don't really know what you want from me. Yeah, sure, I know your name, but that's about it.
Okay.
So it all has to do with the mood.
Now I have to ask. This is actually on my list of questions, and I'm glad you brought up Buckus. It seems to be about one individual person, whether or not you're angry at that person, or if this is a real life experience that you've had. Is there any hint that you want to give us as to like who it is, or if it's actually something that you felt about somebody else?
Just people in general. I mean, it seems like now that I'm in college and I'm working a decent amount of hours, I don't want to brag about myself in any way, but I feel like I've been doing more than a lot of people my grade, our grade.
Absolutely. Yeah, we graduated the same year.
And now it seems like, "Oh, Greg, what's up? Oh, I hear that you're in a band. That's awesome. Here's my number. Hit me up. We gotta chill. We have to go to a bar, do this, and that." And it's like, come on, I spoke all of like 2 words to this guy.
Right. Yeah. I hope you don't see me as one of those
No, of
people.
course not.
I did happen to move away, so we lost touch for a while there.
But yeah.
All right.
So is it revolved around someone? No. Almost revolved around everyone. That
Just
fits that
general
criteria. Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, so the actual title of the EP is Flying Rocks and Pickup Trucks. What does that mean? It's actually kind of gotten to me. I have no idea what the fuck this means, and I really want to know.
Flying Rocks and Pickup Trucks. That's more of it's being different. Flying a rock and how do I? Damn, I don't even know honestly. It just kind of came to mind.
To me,
Okay.
I'm very attached to the name of the EP. It's kind of the feeling when that first brick gets thrown in a riot and hits a window of a storefront or a car window, and you see the brick make contact with the window. That's what I wanted the album to accomplish. That's what I think we wanted.
It's the tipping point. It's the breaking point.
Yeah.
It is the start of something that you're going through.
Yeah.
And
we're not reinventing the wheel, but we're definitely going to look at changing
We're redefining.
Exactly, redefining the wheel.
And this plays into something that you and I have actually had a decent conversation on. That was your #Day1.
Yes.
And I do want you guys to go off on that. Just go on a tangent on what #Day1 means to each of you.
For me, and I've seen people use it throughout the years, but it's never meant anything really.
Mhm.
And what I wanted it to mean is day one of a new attitude, of a new way of thinking. I've progressively over the last maybe couple of years, I've kind of been on this journey where I express my anger and frustration for the world in a positive light. Something creative. I think I was watching an interview with Alanis Morissette, ironically enough.
All right.
I'm not a huge fan of her music, but she did say something interesting. Anger is a positive emotion, as long as it's used creatively in a progressive way, so you can get things done. Use your anger to bust through walls, break things down, and really accomplish something different. So that's kind of the attitude, and there's been a lot of hoopla since this band came out. There's been a lot of issues with, just everything. So day one kind of just redefined the new attitude of me as a musician, as a bandmate, just all aspects of my life. So
Understood. Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Greg? Day one.
When I hear day one, I think of a new beginning, a new day, a new chapter of a book. I feel like ContraBand is different from other bands.
Well,
Not only because
just in the name of the band, ContraBand,
ContraBand.
you defined that on
Exactly.
your Facebook
to
wall.
be against stuff, to be
Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like day one, it's a renewal. It's a renewal term.
Right.
You know, things are going to change for the better, hopefully.
Abe,
Day
the
one of
3-day
new
basis.
beginning,
Exactly.
The 3-day basis.
The 3-day basis, the mini fridge. It's just, day one to me it's the day one of a new beginning. Like when Greg first came to me with the whole idea of the side project, it was like ever since I was younger, me and an old friend of mine have always dreamed one day it would be really cool if we could be in a band.
Absolutely.
We've always messed around with guitars together.
I think everyone in this room right now, Dave's off camera, but we've all of us have had some dream of being in a band at some point.
Yeah, so it's like, to me, it's just, I feel that day has finally come for me and for Greg and Chris, It's just day one is finally here of me. I'm just one step closer to being able to fulfill that dream with two amazing people.
hey,
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
One amazing person.
One amazing person, and then Greg.
And Greg. But yeah, so it's like, it's day one of just it's the first day closer to fulfilling that dream and getting to where you want to be.
I definitely bought into the day one movement, and like I said, Chris and I had an awesome conversation. It means whatever it can to each person individually.
absolutely.
If they can define it one way, great, that's awesome. If it's different than yours, even still, if it means something to them, that's awesome. I do want to get into the songs individually because it was such a short EP. There's only 3 songs on it. We talked about Bupkis already, a little in depth. So I'll just jump right to the title track, which is Flying Rocks and Pickup Trucks, which is my personal favorite track.
Thank
you. I love your backup vocals
My backup vocal.
in there.
Bridge.
But lyrically, what is the song about?
Song. It's about sticking out. It's about being different, being out of the norm. Having your own guidance, not trying to follow the crowd. Tired of being told which way to go, who to talk to, and what to know. There's the first couple of bars of the song. So right there, that's like the thesis statement of the entire track. It's being tired
Spoken
of.
like a true college student.
Exactly. Look at that. C plus right there.
C's get degrees.
Exactly.
C's
Thank you.
get degrees.
So I feel like it's just being different. Stop trying to be like everyone else because you're just gonna blend in. You're not gonna be your own person. You're just gonna be another someone. Why be a number when you could be? I don't know what I'm going with that saying.
No,
I'm trying to make
it
a
reminds
quote.
me of a quote from How I Met Your Mother. I'm a very big fan of the show How I Met Your Mother. But it's Robin says about Ted something else. He's like, I want to spin that as good. A lot of guys are something. I'm something else. So
Ted
it's kind of
says
it's kind of
Does
that
Ted
sort
say
of.
that?
Ted says that.
That's hilarious because I have a group of friends, and we are all. This is a little side conversation, but
Yeah.
we're all individual characters.
Mhm.
And I'm Ted.
I was Ted too.
You're the Ted, yeah.
I was Ted. I was the Ted of our group.
So you hear that, guys? I really am the Ted.
Yeah, a lot of guys are something. Greg's something else, but this band's something else. And hey, on the EP, Plasmus is something else.
Yes.
It's completely different than the first 2 songs.
Yeah.
Where the hell did that come from? What is it?
Woo!
That
idea actually, that was the first idea that I wrote in Arizona Bay.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
It was a failed song that I tried showing the frontman of the old band. He
Mhm.
wasn't really too fond of it, so I kind of stored that away in the archives.
Maybe you kept it.
Yeah, I kept it.
It's a good thing to hold on to. I thought it felt like something very cinematic.
Yes.
Like it belonged in a movie.
Everyone.
Yeah.
That was my goal. I kind of asked Greg, let me just put the producer hat on for this one.
Mhm.
Let me just entertain me for like 2 seconds here. Let's start throwing stuff on it. So we'd always messed around on it with 2 guitars. And the one reason that I joined the band, the thing that appealed to me was he kind of gave me an opportunity to write riffs on occasion. Go back to playing some guitar.
Instead of just being the drummer, you're more than a drummer, you're a band.
Right.
Yeah,
Everybody's got their own talents.
And I played guitar. I've played guitar 12, 13 years. So for me, it was very appealing. So when we started playing the song, I started writing a harmony for it. He started writing a part for 12-string acoustic, and the song just started taking a life of its own. So I was like, I hear strings, I hear flute, I hear horns, I hear this whole almost orchestral spread.
Orchestral medieval. sound.
Glad you said medieval. That song made me want to watch Lord of the Rings. All right, we got through the songs. There is, I mean, something cool going on March 28th. I don't know
Oh yeah.
if you guys want to talk about that.
Yes.
Just go off. You got a debut show coming, 12th Street Live, Kenilworth, New Jersey.
March 20th, doors will be opening at 6:30. It'll be our first show.
Are you guys the headline?
We're the headline.
Yeah, we're the headliners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who are the other bands on the set?
The Astro Cats, Matt Taylor, Arc Waves.
Yeah.
They're the other band.
All right.
So,
I think that's it for now. 1 or 2 other bands will be announced by
Okay, that's cool.
March 20th.
That's cool.
the show is being produced by DAA Entertainment by Ben.
Like 10.
Ben's been helping us out ever since Arizona Bay. Actually, he's been the one booking our shows. Telling us the details, our time slots. So we've worked with Ben in the past.
Yeah, there was really no one else we imagined going to produce this kind of show other than Ben. So
Okay.
it was he makes it really easy. He's probably the most professional person I've worked with.
He got back to us
Around.
the same day.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's always great.
Yeah,
Somebody's
really
that
cool guy.
enthusiastic.
yeah, absolutely.
See, like, back when I was in bands, it was just like, yeah, we got a garage.
I've been a journeyman of some sorts, and that's another reason Day One was a thing. It's because, like, I've been in so many bands, and I would say at least a good 75% of bands died in the garage. And then out of the other 25, maybe 15% died in the rehearsal studio. Like, it's like, we got out of the garage, we're going to Hellhound. Hey, Eddie Hellhound. Eddie at Hellhound Studios is awesome. We've been going there. I've been going there personally 8 years. Great facilities. Probably the best price studio
Oh yeah.
anywhere in the state. I mean, you can't beat it. And I would go to Eddie at seemingly like once a month with a new band. She never made it out of like 1 or 2 practices. And then finally Arizona Bay came along, and now this one.
Yes.
And yeah, absolutely. Eddie's been a big supporter. Also, Jerry Ramos, who produced the record, engineered it. Mercury Recording Studios. It's in Hellhound. So a lot of people I know don't know where it's located exactly. It's in Hellhound. That other door, the office across from the office, there, Eddie's office, that's Mercury. Go there. Jerry does awesome work.
Great price.
Great
Awesome
price. And he just, you could tell he puts in a lot of hard work into it. He definitely doesn't cut corners.
So, who would you say? I'm sure you probably can't pick just one person, but aside from you three being the band, who would you say has been the driving force here?
Of course, Eddie and Jerry, but I have to shout out Andy. I really have to shout out Andy. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Andy Borges. He's another one. Yeah, he's definitely kicked ass. Put posters everywhere. He made the poster. I don't know, do we have the poster?
Do you have your bag?
Hold on.
Well, if we don't have the poster here, you can check out Vyratik on Facebook. We'll be
Or I
posting
can
it.
edit it in later.
We
There
can
you go.
also put it at the
I
end
like
of this
that.
video, but it will be on the
Shit.
Vyratik page as well.
Convenience.
Yeah.
Figure shit out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go poster, and then that's I want
Right there.
Done.
Right
He's
there.
gonna pop up.
poster.
Make it pop up over his face.
Andy made that poster,
Yes.
and he
Hard
did a
work.
great job
Hard work.
on it. Yeah, he put the poster together, and he's just
With photos.
bought me a brick of drumsticks because he knows I
Nice.
just break sticks all the time.
Nice.
And
I'm convinced you chew on them at night. There's
There's
no way you can
That's
break
the only
them.
way I keep from not gritting my teeth.
Yeah.
Just in pure anger and
You're like
frustration.
a rabbit, your teeth just constantly
Yeah,
go.
just. But yeah, he's definitely bought
Andy
CDs.
stuff will help us out.
Yeah, taking me in the middle of Sunday snowstorm to go pick up 50 jewel cases. Like, Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know there's a lot that goes into these bands. I've never personally been a part of one, but definitely getting your feet off the ground.
we'd like to thank you guys for interviewing us.
Oh,
This is
no, it's-
awesome.
Dude,
This is a different
if
experience.
anything, this is more beneficial for us.
Oh no, forget about it. This is great.
This is
I
a
never
ton
thought
of
I'd get
fun for us.
interviewed in my life. This
This
is
is a ton of
fantastic.
fun for us. We love it.
Yeah.
So, couple last questions to wrap it up here. Chris, how long did it take you to grow that beard?
The side shadowing here, this is about 6 weeks. The goatee is New Year's 2014. So maybe about 14 months for
Okay.
the goatee.
Greg, you trying to catch up?
Yeah, and I'm working this for about 3 years, so
There you go.
I'm getting some progress.
And Abe, your hair, how long have you been growing that out?
Oh man. Honestly, I would. It has to be at least a year.
All right. But now, on a serious note, to end this this interview here, how far do you want to take ContraBand?
Whew.
How far do you want to go?
As far world domination.
World domination.
Global domination. There's no other option. I refuse to accept nothing but excellence. I want to wake up in the morning and just piss thunder. All right? I live for this.
I will ask you about your
All right.
shirt.
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah.
Your brother. John,
Yeah. He just had a big win this past Saturday at the Robert Treat. He's 5-1 as an amateur. He won big. Rear naked choke, 2 minutes 50 seconds in the first
Yeah.
round. Yeah, it was an awesome win. He's looking to go pro sometime in the late summer, early fall. It looks like. I got to give a shout out to my man Billy D. Williams, who he does awesome work. He's got to be one of the best strength and conditioning coaches in the world. And when it comes to nutrition, I remember there was the show we had June 22nd, and I had hit the biggest energy wall where I was just garbage. I felt like complete shit going into the show. And I'm like, Billy D, I feel like shit. I don't know what's going on. And he told me exactly what I needed to do. About 2 weeks away from the show, I went into the show feeling awesome. It was probably the best I've ever felt going into a show. And ever since then, I got to go to Billy D. He's he's the guy.
So look out for John Romero in the MMA
Yeah,
world.
definitely. Hold on, let me see. It's the hashtag on the back of this thing. And you got to Stretch Squad. My boy Mickey Gall, too. He got robbed this past Saturday out of his fight. His opponent pulled out of the fight pretty much like 5 minutes before they were supposed to walk out to the cage.
There were some angry fans.
Yeah. He had sold 100 tickets for this thing. And he's 2-0. And he's looking at going 3-0 and doing big things, too. He's part of the Stretch Squad, Billy D. That's his
Of course,
deal.
you got ContraBand.
ContraBand,
Gotta
yeah.
do it.
I think I got, who I have back here?
Yeah.
Gracie, New Jersey. Master David Adeve, who's been a huge supporter of the band, believe it or not. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There you
Gracie,
go.
New Jersey. Yeah, he's been a huge supporter. Buy his stuff, Fighter Zone. I actually took a couple pictures for them, and they're a big. I would call them a sponsor. Yeah, Fighter Zone sponsors ContraBand. Miller Brothers MMA. They've been awesome about it. This shirt is missing American Top Team in Easton, Pennsylvania. They do awesome work. You can't. It's top flight training. Like these places, they do awesome work. Miller Brothers, Dan and Jim, they run a great facility as well. Those guys have also helped out, supported big. Chris Gratalo, who supported the band, he's posted a bunch of stuff. He's got a fight coming up April 11th. Let's get him, Chris. So those are a lot of people that have helped out, and of course my brother himself. He's plastered our stuff everywhere. So it's been
I know
awesome.
I've known John for years now. He's a
Yeah.
great guy.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. So this just goes to show you how many people it takes to put into such what
Takes a
is
village.
now a small band, but looking towards world domination. I'll follow that train with you guys as far as it goes.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
And I'm telling you, just get us some stickers, get us some patches, get them all over the
Absolutely.
place.
We're working on merch. Hopefully for the summer we'll have some merch up. That would be fantastic.
Future plans? Any future plans that you want to talk about or disclose now? Or do you want to keep it a surprise?
Do an announcement, shouldn't we? We're working on a new EP. We're looking at a late June, early July release. Just to keep some stuff out there for you guys. Keep some fresh stuff.
Stay tuned, definitely.
What are we doing the video for? Never was, I think. We're looking at
The new video?
Yeah, or no, we thinking Vanilla Gorilla.
No.
Yeah. The big single off that's gonna be Vanilla Gorilla.
That's
Yeah.
an awesome name.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
that's,
sounds like, but I love it.
My can do buddies. That's actually
Yes!
that's actually
Ooh!
great.
If I forgot them,
Yeah.
they'd kill me. Pedro, and Victor,
Man.
Manny, of course, Manny. You know.
Can't forget Manny.
No. It's pretty hard to
Who
forget
can
him. I
forget
mean,
Oh, by the way, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
I don't know.
yeah. Oh, happy birthday,
Birthday,
Manny! Woo! Yeah.
This video is being
Happy
recorded on
March 3rd.
March 3rd.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Manny.
birthday.
It's okay. Whatever day gits posted, it's his birthday.
Yeah,
It's his
every day.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Every day
Manny.
but his birthday.
Yeah.
It's his birthday.
That's an inside
So
joke.
today, the actual date is not his birthday.
But it is.
But it is.
Today.
Yes. Yeah. And tomorrow is also.
Yeah.
Oh,
The next day is
shit.
also
It's
his
just gonna
birthday.
keep going.
It's just an everyday
It's
birthday. I
just
think he turns somewhere. He's around 12,000 years old.
Awesome.
Manny Alexander. But Pedro, Vic, Manny, Alex, those guys have been sticking around with me since the beginning and coming to all the Arizona Bay shows and getting into all sorts of trouble with us. So
Yeah.
I appreciate those guys coming along.
So,
Their girlfriends for always coming along and having to bleed from the ears.
the new video title is actually dedicated to the guys at Camden.
Yes.
The Vanilla
yeah.
Gorilla
Vanilla Gorilla, that's for you
that
guys.
I have never made yet. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, it's a ton of fun interviewing you guys.
This was
Any,
awesome.
Any
Yeah.
closing words? Some goodbyes?
Bye.
Thanks, Greg. What a way
Well,
with words. Listen to his lyrics. Don't talk to him in
Yes.
person.
Exactly. No, I mean, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Of course.
I want to thank my parents because they share everything rabidly. They are rabid fans of the band. So I'd like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank my girlfriend for all the support. She's helped me out a lot through tough times, and she's always good for an honest opinion. So I'd like to thank her. I love you, babe. And I'm just here so I don't get fined. And
Yeah.
yeah. You all know why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Yeah.
And
I do want to thank Peter. I know we've all been really busy lately. He was actually the one that helped us design
Yeah.
the CD.
Cover.
thank
as
you,
our
Peter.
cover. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the front cover. Open it up. That gives credits to the 3 songs that was made. Pop up that CD.
You got
Yeah.
Greg.
Honestly, that you just
Greg
Greg off the
behind the
computer.
scene.
You get a nice little photo of me. So
Oh, beautiful.
Is it just you?
Yeah, that's
Oh, dude, I love that picture.
This
Yeah.
is
The cover photo of the ContraBand.
my
page.
sister. She took that unintentionally.
yeah.
And then the very back track name. So thanks, Peter.
Peter's.
Oh, we never thanked our #1 fan, your brother Alan.
Yeah.
He's like the #1 fan.
You check out an acoustic video of him
Yes.
singing
Yeah.
on their Facebook
That's
page.
on our Facebook.
Yes.
My 8-year-old brother is singing the first track, Bubkiss. Check it out.
It's actually very adorable.
Yes, I'm wearing a dinosaur suit.
What
I'm
do
a
you,
wearing
banana.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a Santa costume.
you got Santa, you're a banana, he's a dino.
Yeah, I was Lincoln Santa for that.
You're also playing rock band drums.
Yeah.
With his fingers.
Yes.
Oh, it wasn't
Not
your
with
fingers?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that one, that was, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
That
check
was
that
fun.
out.
That was a lot of
You'll
fun.
get a kick out of that one.
Alright, well, this was fun, guys. Excited to be at the show on the 20th, which is the night before my birthday, so kill it.
Oh,
How old did you turn?
21.
No!
One day short.
I'm straight edge anyway.
You
So it
didn't
doesn't
even
matter.
drink.
I'm straight edge
No.
anyway.
He's
Oh,
buying me a
okay.
beer on his
Okay.
birthday.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right.
You gotta
I
make use
respect
of
that.
Well, you are gonna have fun.
It only gets more painful, too. It's so overrated. I'm telling you now, I'm 28. I'm going to be 29 in July. Drinking only gets more painful. By the time you get to my age, you're like, really? Nah, I'm good on that. It's really overrated.
Well, let's actually get a closing statement here so we can edit out a bunch of that bullshit there.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
All right, so this was Jimmy with the ContraBand Boys and Dave out of shot here.
Yeah.
And yeah, look for them in the future. World domination and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.